All right, we are live. I guess I'll go ahead and mute you and get it started, yeah? We're on the Blackadder, Episode 1, The Foretelling, and we are paused at 0 seconds. I will be hitting play in 3, 2, 1, now. Yeah. Oh, these subtitles are like old school subtitles. Now, like I said, the king is one of my favorite characters in Season 1. So yeah, Blackadder 1 is like an alternate history thing. What's that? Oh yeah, British comedies were used to be great. Now they suck. But back in those days... Like I said, though, they had a fucking huge budget for Season 1. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, of course. Fucking just taking Shakespeare lines and, like, changing them. Most of Richard III's dialogue is, like modified Shakespeare lines. Yeah, like, obviously Richard III is the king in Episode 1, but that's obviously not gonna last. Because when I talk about the king, I'm talking about Richard IV. It is my other son, my lord. Like, I love how he doesn't know his own son. Edna? Hey, so he looks like fucking Michael Jackson in that weird getup he has in Episode 1. Baldric. Young fella, me lad. We could if we wanted to. I can see more Shakespeare lines. The Rutland tree thing's an ongoing joke. But yeah, obviously. Like, he just has like a little midget slave in a cage. I don't know. I don't think... No, they're Christian. Huh. Like I said, Blackadder and Baldric are the only characters that are in every single episode. Right. I like how, like, his outfit reminds me of fucking Lemon Grab from fucking Adventure Time. Yeah, he's played by Justin Roiland. Yeah. He caught that though, right? He's like, oh, those people over there aren't fighting. They're just lying down. He's like, they're dead, my lord. And he's like, ah. My kingdom for horse. Yeah. Which is funny, because he said that thing about remembering to go before you put on armor. He killed the king. Yeah, put it back. Yeah. Now I'm just gonna try to give him CPR. Or like whatever the hell he's... Yeah. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Yeah. What's up, Andy? Yep, they forgot the head. Yeah. He just throws it in a barrel. Yeah, it's our history. Yeah, they really are. Yeah, you like how he just told her she's dead. Yeah. The woman's insatiable. Yeah. You like how that bullshit actually got him out of it, though? Like, just acting like a bumbling idiot. Yeah, totally. It was Henry Tudor. Yeah, I never use it. Yeah. Oh, I like this joke. He's like, in life, each man gets what he deserves. Let's go and kill some more prisoners. Like, immediately talking about how like, he's moral and righteous, and he's like, well, come on, let's go kill some more prisoners. We're going to do all Blackadders? Yes, Andy, we are going to do all of Blackadder. Right? I mean, I love these characters, but obviously they're pieces of shit. Yeah. You got that right. He asked him who he killed, and he said no one, and he's like... Because he's trying to get a kill count for the battle. He's like, oh, I killed no one. He's like, oh, that's not good. Because they're noblemen. I killed him myself at one point. Just taking credit for all of them. So Edmund showed up late, killed the king, took credit for a bunch of kills, and then threw Percy under the bus saying Percy was late. Like he's just stealing Percy's idea. He does that a lot in season 1. Steals ideas that people just said and pass them off as his own. There's also a couple specials. Yes, we are going to do the specials, Andy. The black vegetable. Yeah, here's where he's getting his outfit. Such a dorky haircut. Yeah, it did. Well, like, he looks ridiculous altogether in his outfit. Yeah. Just wait till you find out who this guy is. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know why people don't like the Season 1 Blackadder, because I think he's the best version. Yeah, the CPR worked. It's true, look it up. Yeah. Yeah, he's a ghost. Well, actually, it's never revealed if he's real or in his head. He could be in his head. Because only Edmund can see him. Yeah, it does. He's like, yeah, it's preferable she thinks that I was fucking a sheep than having that guy in his bed. Granted, with that, who that guy is, that probably would be horrible for her to know that he was there. Like I said, only Edmund can see him, so... Yeah, we do. I think I have that on Blu-ray, but I can check. If I have it on DVD, then it'll be easier. Yeah, I agree. Historical comedy and British comedy is really good. Yeah. So their enemy, literally their enemy is who Edmund has in the bed. So he's literally harboring their enemy who is trying to be king and take over. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, probably. Fucking sheep was probably pretty common back then. Unfortunately, the... Right. Unfortunately, the ghost of King Richard is only in episode 1, though. The ghost is only in episode 1. Yeah. Like, weird, like, psychic old women. Yeah, Varg would love these witches and think this is a bad depiction of them. Oh, yeah. So they just told him that he's gonna be king. Yeah, astrology. Yeah. But yeah, the witches told him that he would be king, but there's also a post-credit scene. Like, I always used to think that the with additional dialogue by William Shakespeare was a joke, but they literally did take Shakespeare dialogue and just change it for some of the lines. Mostly for Richard III. What's that? Yep, many a cunning plan. I have a cunning plan as a catchphrase. Here we go. So yeah, they told Edmund he would be king, but they meant to tell Henry Tudor. Alright, that's episode 1. Alright, do we want to continue, or what would you like to do, Corbin? Okay, kick ass. Alright, episode 2. Or wait, no, episode 2 is Born to be King. So I've hit play on it, or paused at 0 seconds, hitting play again in 3, 2, 1, now. In 1486... Oh, wait, he narrates it, never mind. Yeah, it is. That's a recurring joke, though, is that the king can't get Edmund's name right. Yeah, his hat looks like a fucking cock. Yeah, he does look like Ethan Klein, you're right. Right. Yeah. "12 months later." Yeah. Yeah. Well, Edmund's a prince, but yeah. I mean, granted, the king is a fucking idiot too. Go keep the bloodline pure, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that'd be funny. He has like the policeman's helmet, like the fucking weird hats they had. What's all this then? Yeah. Like I said, in the later seasons, they made Blackadder the smart one, and then they made Baldric an idiot. But in the first season, Baldric's a lot smarter than Blackadder. Yeah, the later seasons, Blackadder's a lot smarter. What's that? Yeah, he's cunning, but like, he still fails a lot because of like all sorts of other like wacky shit that foils his plans. Yeah. The king has syphilis, isn't it? Yeah, his cock fell off, therefore he's a good king. Again, I picture Varg when you say it like that. Right? Yeah, like, if you notice, they just have midgets in cages all over the castle, and just, like, it's just part of the background. Now that's prime king material right there. The jumping Jews of Jerusalem. Wolferoonies. Because yeah, he's in charge of the entertainment for the St. Leonard's Day Festival. Yeah, instead of depicting the nobility as, like, actually cool, they're depicted as a bunch of fucking idiots like they probably actually were. Eunuchs are his particular favorite. So Scotsmen like eunuchs for some reason. They speak Greek. I like how retarded Percy is. Like, Percy's easily the stupidest character. Like, I don't know why you would respond like that. He's like, yeah, do you ever wonder what your insides look like? Yes. Like, it's pretty obvious that was going to be a threat. Yeah, medicine back in the Middle Ages was nuts. It's like that fucking thing with Sherlock torturing the monkeys. Who, did torturing these monkeys made them depressed? Who'd have thought? Like, they clearly thought he was talking about the fucking guy, but he was talking about the horse. Yeah, gotta earn the respect of these European women. He thinks Edmund's a eunuch. I'm sorry, you're in my chair. Don't apologize. Okay. Yeah. You like that though, that he was talking shit on that Scotsman, and then the Scotsman grabbed him. He's like, "Oh, but I say we reward him." Like, he's like trying to act like that's what people would say. Actually, I do think Blackadder in the first season does kill the most people. Yeah, they're just buying the shit that the winners wrote. I sure did. There's a loud one, too. God damn it, Corbin. Yes. Yeah, you caught that, right? Baldric's plan was to have the Scotsman look down a cannon and blow his head off. Yeah. But spoiler, that plan comes back later. He told him the cannon was angry at them. That's funny. Like, in a dark sort of way, it's funny. You think you're getting sick, Chisu? I'm sorry to hear that. Like, I just pushed that lady off the horse. Yeah, we do. I have all of Flying Circus. Yeah, Life of Brian's great. His look on the bright side of life. Your mom probably wouldn't have appreciated that. Chisu, stop oversharing. Jesus Christ. Like, just say you're not feeling well and leave it at that. Don't be gross. Yeah, I know, he does just think saying gross shit is funny. You like how he's hanging up there and he's like, can I help you? And he's like, no, I'm fine, thanks. Same, I also had him. Yeah, no, Chisu has, like, the most immature, bad sense of humor. Animal screams. Yeah. So yeah, as you can tell, he's gonna have him go up he's gonna have him go in the play so he can kill him as part of the play. There's the jumping Jews of Jerusalem. Yeah. Right. But you notice he just replaced the fake knife with a real knife, right? You know, there's another version of this episode that's actually the unaired pilot, but it's different. Like, the unaired version has Blackadder a lot more like his later series version, where he's a lot smarter and stuff. And they have the play be different, where they try to hang him instead of stab him. And, like, there's a line in that version where he's like, I care not that he is well hung, but that he is hung well. Tutankhamun McPherson. He was literally trying to kill Percy. Yeah, this is Blackadder. Yeah, Horizons, when we watch Sopranos, we can let you know when we do so you can watch it with us. Yeah, I'll be sure to let you know when we do. Yeah. Yeah, I'll make sure. Yeah, I gotta get the DVDs first, but... Well, yeah, I'm sure they are. Uh-huh. Yeah, you only missed episode 1 and most of episode 2 so far. Yeah. Okay. Because yeah, if you didn't catch that, McGangus has letters from his dad to the Queen that show that Harry might actually be a bastard, and if that's the case, Edmund can take his place as regent and then be next in line to be king. Also, McAngus said that the king was last seen with just a small knife for peeling fruit, so he's probably dead. Okay. What? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get it. Like I said. Yes, this is not Monty Python. There is some similarities in some of the humor. Look at this. This just shows how badass the king is, though. The king was literally facing half the Turkish army with only a small knife for peeling fruit. That's Monty Python. But like, this shows how badass the king is, because he just had a small fruit knife and he was against half the Turkish army. So he beat half the Turkish army with a small fruit knife. Which show? Gavilan? Okay. Oh, this part's funny. This is the punchline here to this. So Edmund's actually the bastard. Yes, yes. But now he's like, yeah, these letters are obviously fake. I'm here to draw attention to how fake they are. Like when he was trying to point out how important and real they were when he thought it was Harry that was the bastard. Now that he knows it's him, he has to prove that he has to destroy them so no one sees them. Right, yeah. They were probably a lot more like this than the heroic portrayals you see them as. You're hardly a man at all. Yeah, get so much for those clothes. What's happening? We're watching Blackadder. Like guy has a bunch of wigs. Like how he has Judas's autograph. Yeah. Actually, I'm quite interested in the wigs. But you remember Baldric's plan from earlier, right? The Looney Tunes one. Yeah. Honest or tactful? I ask that all the time when people ask for my opinion. I say, do you want me to be honest or tactful? But like, he literally... literally blew his head off with a cannon, literally did Buldrick's plan so he doesn't have to give up his stuff. Like, he literally fucking blew his head off with a cannon. Yeah, in episode 1 when he killed the king. Yes, that's who plays Blackadder. It's pretty obvious it's him. There was a total of 4 seasons and like 3 specials. Right, the first disc is season 1. Well, like, literally, when he got to the stream... Corbin, he literally made that joke when he came to the stream. He's like, Blickety Blackadder. Yeah, he's not very funny at all. Alright, do we want to do the Archbishop, or what do we want to do? Yes? Okay. I've hit play on the Archbishop, which is episode 3, and then we're hitting play. 3, 2, 1, now. Yes, that's what I typically use. Like, are they just swarming around a dying man, fighting over... No, they're not trying to forge it. They're trying to get him to sign away all his land to either the crown or to the church. Because that guy's the Archbishop, and he wants to get him to give to the church, and the king wants to get it to give him to him. Of course he did. Yeah. By the way, each season is only 6 episodes. It's from the 80s. My lord, news. No. Yes, my lord. I love how they treat this messenger guy like shit. Yeah, the king kills the archbishops a lot. Like that's the theme here. Well, that's just in this episode, but that's the point. Chocolate chastity belt. The Black Russian is a pretty good codpiece. Okay, see, that one worked. Like, he considers that his, like, nicest clothes. Well, it's Brian Blessed. Well, if it's on like HBO, you can get away with a lot. Yeah. Like Monty Python had like nudity in it. And granted, this episode has like these fake tits that he wears in it. Oh yeah, no, now British comedy's pussified. Like, I think Peep Show was like the last truly great British comedy. No. It was in the 2000s and it ended in 2013. Also, Red Dwarf. Yeah, The Office. Well, I do think the US one is better, but I do like the British one a lot. Well, I think that David Brent is a great character. But I think that but he's like the only memorable character in the British version. Whereas the US, like most of the characters are memorable. Yeah. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Yeah, I'm not so easily impressed by celebrities. Right. Yeah. Right. No. Well, they're also dumb and think that they'll get free shit. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Well, yeah. Yes, they are. That's the thing is most that well, the thing is basically the vast majority of leftists are just communists who won't be honest about the fact they're communists. Now that's what I call style. Because Yep. We should also watch. We should watch through the whole Mr. Bean show at some point too. That's what I just said. Granted, Blackadder I think is by far his better show. Like Blackadder's way funnier than Mr. Bean. Yeah, I know. I've seen the Johnny English. Yeah. You got that right. He's like, what exactly did God do to the Sodomites? He's like, I can't imagine it was worse than what they were doing to themselves. The bedside of dying Lord Gravenry, attended by the bishop. Yeah, that bishop is the brother of the archbishop who was murdered, but Edmund's the actual archbishop, so... Yeah. Oh, I do like what Edmund does, because remember, Edmund doesn't want to get murdered, because all the archbishops get murdered when people leave their land to the church. But I love the way he does this. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is good, this is good. But you got that right. That guy fucked his own mother more than 1,000 times. You know that's not funny, Horizons. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He was trying to kill Harry because he thought he was a Turk. He's just eating fucking horse leg. Fucking broke her glass. So just a misunderstanding. He ordered Edmund to be killed when that's the opposite of what he wants. You're asking if Blackadder's based? I mean, to a degree, yeah. Now you guys aren't currently being picked up. I am, but you guys aren't. I think you overestimate that, Horizons. Corbin and I say much worse on stream. Yeah, Corbin says a bunch of horrible shit all the time. Do they get what so clean? Just a shaved spot. Like, granted, I think they're probably wearing, like, little bald caps up there, or, like, a wig thing. Like, you got that, right? Percy thought he had a real finger of Christ, and Baldric's like, man, I only thought they came in boxes of 10. I think that there is something... Like, you're talking like actual monks at a monastery. I think there is something respectable about that lifestyle if they're actually dedicated to it. Yeah, they're goofballs, sure. Right. The fucking shit they're doing with their swords to play it off. But yeah, like I said, the king was actually really happy with him, and those knights just went on a complete and total misunderstanding. Yeah, I scored pretty high marks on that test. You like how the Archbishop has a secret passage into the nuns' quarters? Again, some Bugs Bunny type shit there. Right? The fact that she's need to tell them multiple times. Hmm. Yeah. Well, Lutherans are the ones who started that bullshit where they're like, through faith alone. So they don't actually have to do anything. They're just like, all I have to do is believe. I don't actually have to do anything. No, they literally don't. Lutherans literally say faith is literally all you need. Look at this. So this smoke is real. Like, this is a gag here. Because, like, you think, oh, it's just, like, for effect. But he's going to be like, no, it's on fire. Like, the fucking nunnery's on fire and they just bail and leave the nuns to burn. Okay. Right, for sure, man. I'll let you know. Yep, see ya. Wait, is he a Lutheran? Then I started talking shit on it. It's true, though. That's literally what Lutherans teach. Like, that's the whole point of Martin Luther. Like, that's why fucking Protestants are the way they are. That's funny. Literally started insulting the man's religion. Alright, so you said you wanted to do Naruto? Alright, well, hold on, because, surprise, but I have to piss. I do think that's really funny, though, that I didn't fucking hear Horizons talk about how he was going to a Lutheran church, so I just immediately start fucking going all in on Lutherans. I mean, granted, I wouldn't have lied either way. Well, like, Lutherans are the ones who started it, like I said, because they were like, Lutherans was like the start of Protestants. Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean, look, what am I if not classy, right? What episode of Naruto did we end off on? I think we watched 6. Journey in the Land of Waves, I think we watched. Assassin of the Mist is 7. Oath of Pain is 8. He was using it, but like these are the episodes on this disc. You're sure? You're sure? So we're on the next disc if that's the case. Then hold on. Let me see the fucking stream and see if I can find it that way. Like I'll just listen to. Like, does this look familiar? Like we watched this already? Oops, fucking hell, it fucking crashed. Like I said, let me check the fucking stream. I'm gonna check the other stream since nobody remembers what we're on. When was the last time we watched Naruto? You sure? I think it was more than that. No, we didn't end up watching it that day, Hybrid, because you fell asleep. And then you left. And then I retitled that stream. I guess it was this one. Yeah. Fucking. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck we watched, and this is gonna be a bitch to find. I want to watch wherever the fuck we are. I don't want to fucking redo shit. Right, but I don't want to redo things if we've done it. If we're on disc 3, I just want to put in disc 3. Okay, that's when we were watching Redo of Healer. So when the fuck did we start Redo of Healer and stop Naruto? No, that's not. I'm talking about the timestamp in this 7 hour and 43-minute stream. Okay, that's Redo of Healer still, I think. See. God damn it, I hate having to go through old streams like this. It's really fucking annoying. Yeah, I have no idea. We're just gonna go with disc 3 and just assume that that's right, because I'm not fucking doing this. So if we miss an episode, we miss an episode. I don't fucking care. Or 2, or 3. I don't even fucking know. I thought we were at the start of disc 2, but I guess we're at the start of disc 3. I don't fucking know. Fuck. It's funny, Corbin, I'm only hearing you right now because I currently muted Hybrideye on my end so I could focus on listening to the other stream. So I'm just hearing your responses. And don't worry, Hybrid, I'll unmute you on my end in a second. I'm just trying to find the fucking episode for sure. I'm still trying to find the episode, but... And I currently unmuted you, Hybrid. It's just you had a lot to say, so it's hard to focus on listening to myself say what episode we're on while you're constantly, you know? I'm sure you do. Okay, hold on. I just figured it out. Okay, shut up and just say what episode it was on, faggot. I'm talking to myself. Because I literally said, okay, is that where we're ending with Naruto for today? And I'm just trying to hear what fucking episode it was. Anyway, say the episode. Say the line, me. I said hybrid, you ignorant slut, you beautiful bastard. Okay. Okay, so we did read it, but say the fucking Naruto episode. Where did we leave him? It's cool. Why am I not saying which episode number it is? I like how the thing I hear myself say is, yeah, your cock would kill Eugenia Cooney. She would die. Okay, let's go back 20 minutes. Fucking hell. Yeah, fuck it. We're just assuming we're on disc 3. I'm done. I'm not gonna keep fucking scanning this shit. Normally I keep track of this shit, but right now, for some reason... Are you guys still there? Okay, I had you both muted for a second, but it still didn't help. Well, I'll take your word on it. That's the start of the next disc, so I guess it would make sense that we ended up on the disc. I don't fucking know. Whatever. Yeah, of course, we've all seen it, but... Alright. 3, 2... Hold on, I actually gotta make it so you guys can see the thing, huh? Alright. 3, 2, 1, now. I like how you tried to use a serial killer as an example. Serial killers are way less bad. Like, they killed... Like, serial killers kill, like, you know, 20, 30 people. For the high number ones. True. See, I feel like we've skipped an episode, but whatever, fuck it. Because I don't remember them actually getting out of there already. But maybe they didn't, I just don't fucking remember. I don't know. Because it's literally not his. Well, yeah, it's literally exclusive to the Uchiha clan. Like I assume Corbin probably knows why he has it, because I probably said before, if he doesn't, then... Well, Corbin, do you know why Kakashi has Sharingan when he's not in Uchiha? I didn't say it. I literally did not mention that it was Obito's eye. Now I did, but... He literally didn't. He took Obito's eye. Obito wasn't his enemy at the time. They were friends, yeah. Yeah, from the boulder. The boulder that crushed Obito gave Kakashi his eye as a present. Does he actually say that? It's really funny to me, like the fact that people don't know that Haku's a guy, and then they you tell them, and then they get really ashamed of themselves. Queer. Serial killers are smart too. They never caught Zodiac. He told them who he was in a coded message and they couldn't decipher. He's still out there. I mean, yeah, he's probably dead now, Chizu. Zodiac is very likely dead. Dude, is fucking Zabuza voiced by Steve Blum? I hate to see them happy. Yeah, yeah. But like in general, seeing women happy is a turnoff. And again, with no context, that's what the stream hears me say. Imagine if that was something that the stream picked up. He's literally a guy. Well, yeah, I'd want to make my wife happy. But she'd have to do her part as being a wife. Right, but But the thing is, like, you want a happy, kind-hearted wife who's actually, like, happy to serve, effectively. Like you said, there's a difference between wife material and dungeon material. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, it's not even close. Hinata's objectively the best one in this. Because she's sweet, submissive, and has big tits. Tsunade's a bitch. And also, if you take that little dot off her forehead, she becomes old and gross. Like, Tsunade's fake. Like, she's like 80 or some shit. And she, like I said, you take the dot off her head, you see her true form. Like, she's basically just using a jutsu to look hot. Well, yeah, Misa from Death Note is like the ideal woman when it comes to anime girls. Well, yeah, I wouldn't either, because they're fucking cartoons. Yeah, like, Misa is a doormat who's happy to be a doormat. What the hell is not desirable about that? Yeah, no, that's fucking gay. Fucking people who have body pillows are fucking cringe. Hybrid. No, I think having a body pillow is pathetic. I would find it much more respectful if someone had a sex doll than a body pillow. What the fuck is this? No, fuck you. What is this feminine bullshit? Do you need an injection of fucking testosterone, Hybrid? I literally have never cried myself to sleep. No, literally never. Not even when I was a kid. Like, if I'm going to shed a tear, it's going to be an emotional, in-the-moment thing. I'm not going to come home and break down. That's pathetic. I agree. Men should be stoic. Gonna cry? Little Hybrid Jr. You're not. Hybrid, I'll tell you if the recording picks you up again. Right now, only I am being recorded. I look, fuck them, but, like, also, you shouldn't let that get to you like that. And that's why I don't get why you still want to be friends with someone like that. Well, he literally isn't a cool guy. Yeah, I agree. Well, no shit, there's worse people. Yeah, like, if somebody, like, literally wants to, like, act like they're better than me and, like, talk down to me, I'm not going to associate with someone like that. It's different, though. It's different because we ragged on you, but we didn't view you as subhuman. We didn't view ourselves on a fucking pedestal. Like, I might have talked down to you a little bit, because, I agree. Yeah, me too. Right. Yeah, I would never like the way that I've talked to you when I was being a dick. I would never do that in a public place and degrade you in front of other people like that. That's fucked up. Yeah. In, in front of, okay, but like that's the difference is, though, like, I wasn't trying to act like you're like I was insulting you because of points you made. I wasn't insulting you as a person and acting like I was somehow better. No, I literally was not, dude. Yeah, sure, I called you dumb because you said some dumb shit, but like I said, I was a dick. But like, the difference is, I'll call you a dick, but I don't think I'm fucking better than you like that. Like, yeah. So yeah, because he's a little bitch and he's fucking submissive to him. Yeah, that's fucking bullshit. Like, legitimately, Hybrid, like I said, I may have gotten mean with you sometimes, but like, I would never fucking like, yeah, like, we never like threatened you and said, hey, you have to pick this or that, like, blah blah blah. Like, I've literally never done that. Like, I'll be an asshole and I'll say mean things to people, but I'm not gonna fucking like threaten them. I'm not going to degrade them. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not gonna act like I'm your fucking dad and tell you what to do. Again, but again, if you're just comparing to shit, to trash, to worse people, like, there's always going to be worse people. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna tell you who you can associate with, because obviously that'd be the exact opposite of, like, point I'm trying to make here. But I'm just saying, I personally wouldn't associate with someone like that. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I disagree. Well, I disagree that, again, I disagree that at least one of them is good. Like, I don't think Hard Luck is a good person. He is literally the biggest piece of shit I have ever met online. I like Malachi more than him. I like fucking... Okay, I don't like Ree more than him. That's the one thing. He's just a step above Ree. No, he's not. Objectively, he's a terrible person. I fucking hate him. Yeah, like, the only time he's ever nice is if he's kissing ass to make a show for Vintage. Or if he's, like, trying to appear... Like, it's always when he's trying to appear nice in front of other people. Like, I have never seen him be genuinely nice. The only other times is when he can score points and be like, oh, you see, I'm better than you because I'm less of a bigot. Or, oh, look at this, Vintage, see how good of a guy I am? Because he's like, I like Vintage a lot, but Hard Luck sucks up to him like a fucking, like, Vintage is his master. Like, he like, sees Vintage as like a daddy to him. And it's pathetic. I think he's an arrogant piece of shit who thinks he's better than literally everyone else. There are no redeeming qualities. Maybe. I don't know. Just because someone can appear nice does not mean I'm going to want to associate with them. I'd much rather, like, one of my biggest problems with Hard Luck is that he doesn't admit that he's an asshole. Like, if he just acknowledges that he's an asshole and just fucking embraces it, I'd probably like him a hell of a lot more. I admit that I'm an asshole all the fucking time. I'm a dick. Like, I am fucking unbearable sometimes. Yeah. I literally told you when I met that I was a fucking asshole, and I warned you. And you experienced it firsthand, just how much of an asshole I can be. Right, so why would you want, like, again, I'm not going to tell you what to do. Be friends with who you want, but I'm just saying I wouldn't do it if it were me. Well, yeah, that too. He's clearly a junkie. Look at his fucking face! He's also literally admitted it before that he did heroin in the past, I think. Yeah, he's clearly still on drugs. No, he's done way worse than weed, you can tell. Trust me, I know junkies. I've lived with junkies. Yeah, he absolutely does. If you look at his face, you can tell he's still fucking on it. No, he's a junkie. Probably heroin, maybe crack. Yeah, it's probably heroin or crack. Maybe he's in a methadone clinic and he sells his methadone to buy crack. I actually knew someone who did that. That's why I used that example. I hate him more because of it. I find him subhuman. Oh, you are such a bitch, hybrid. Like, every opportunity, you just have some dignity, man. You are better than him. I agree. I agree. Yes, see? But the thing is, see, I'm honest when I'm being an asshole. And... yeah. Like, listen to the way I talk to Chisu. Like, I treat Chisu like shit. Granted. Well, yeah, Hybrid is a pure boy. He's pure pureness in its purest form. Yeah. Well, and he's always genuine. Like when he's trying to figure shit out, he's genuine. And when he trolls, he's also really fucking funny. Like, dude, if I wrote a fucking comic and you left it a 5-star review and handed out fucking flyers and shit, there is no way I would talk to you the way that motherfucker talks to you. Yeah, but Hybrid, you can't, like, you just excuse it. You'd be like, oh, well, he's suffering. I don't care. Like, fuck him. Everyone has their own problems. We all have our crosses to bear. Who gives a shit if he's suffering? He doesn't deserve... You don't deserve to be made to suffer because he, quote-unquote, suffers. He literally thinks of himself as God. When we discussed religion, he literally said that religion should be like him being God. Like, he didn't want to say it in those words, so he said religion should be people making themselves God, but he clearly meant it for himself exclusively. Yeah. Chisu says junkies are surplus to requirements. Don't waste a bullet. Use a hammer. What are we, Russian teenagers? Yeah, we'd have your back. Yes, Chisu, I know you can be funny, but you often just choose not to be. You choose to be annoying. You shouldn't. That's a base take. Don't. Yeah, women literally do not have your best interest in mind. We may shit on each other, but we don't throw stones. I mean, yeah, that's... I also like how Naruto's literally just been a backdrop for us to talk shit like this. Well, there's a difference between getting along and acting like someone's your friend. I get along with Hard Luck too, but I fucking hate him. What? I'm not. It's not a matter of forgiving him. He's a piece of shit. I don't like him. His personality is off-putting. He thinks he's better than me. He thinks he's smarter than me. He would, like... Yeah, he would never be sorry in the first place. There's nothing to forgive. He literally always thinks he's right. I can't forgive someone who is a piece of shit who thinks that they're better than me. No, it's not words. It's an attitude. He literally thinks he's better than me because he wrote a faggy comic. He's like, I wrote a comic, and I wrote this rap that sounds like Little Darky, so I'm good. As the only professional artist here, times of war. What? What do you want? Absolutely not trust him. Okay, but yes, there's always worse. Doesn't fucking matter. Just because there's serial killers and awful people out there doesn't mean that I have to like an arrogant prick who thinks he's better than me. I disagree. I think the average person is better than him. Being nice gets you taken advantage of, gets you trampled on, and gets you nowhere in life. Right? It is objectively not the right thing to do. Being good and being nice are two very different things. They are often diametrically opposed. Right. Yeah, right, exactly. Like I'm honest with most people, but if it's someone that I don't respect and I don't gain anything from it, I'm not gonna like. For instance, I like if it's a work thing and I could get in trouble by just saying something stupid about myself, I'm gonna lie. Like if something goes bad at work and like I'm the one who did it, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I did that. I'm like, I wonder what the hell happened there. Like it's a scale. Like, I am honest with people most of the time, but no one is ever 100% honest. Well, I think you should typically tell the truth. I think... Here's the thing. Well, I haven't really read Kant, so... Oh, yeah? Huh. But didn't you say she also borrows from his philosophy, ironically? Well, I do believe in honesty for the most part. Like I said, honesty I think is good overall. Well, I think that honesty is important in general, but I think that there are certain scenarios where you don't want to be honest, and certain scenarios where you don't want to overshare, or certain scenarios where you don't volunteer information. But, like, if somebody expects me to use a tranny's fake name and pronouns, I'm not going to lie on that. I'm going to be honest and say, no, fuck you. I'm sure you have. Yeah, you literally told me that that wasn't how you really felt about it. Right, okay, see? It's a lie then. It's literally not, though, because you gave it 5 stars. So then you lied. See? I don't think that the words were true either, dude. It seemed like a bunch of fucking gobbledygook to me, like a bunch of, wow, this seems really deep, which even you told me you can't understand it, and it didn't seem that deep. It's not deep, it's pretentious and it thinks it's deep. If you literally just say, what is this, some kind of Big Brother 1984 society? That's not a deep reference to 1984. That's just a fucking reference. That's a Family Guy tier reference. He literally said it was 4 kids. Like he's got, like he literally wrote a comic about fucking Eek the cat and the NPC meme going on adventures, and then there's this computer that's literally Plankton's wife, and then Chris from Deltarune is in there. The subtitles would have been the other script, but literally chucked the dog in there. It's like, now I won't lift a finger to help him. It's like, you literally threw him in there, you piece of shit. What the fuck? Andy? So, Andy just showed up in the chat, and the first thing he says is, the Holocaust. Yeah, what about it, Andy? We can't ruin Andy. Andy's already been ruined. Honey, it was ruined when she bought it. Little dog was fucking faking it. Oh, he just at that exact moment figured out how to dog paddle, sure. Yeah, he was faking it. He was faking it. He's a little dick. And then does this kid come back as Jason Voorhees? I can't breathe! Be funny if he like drowned them in the river. Like that's his little talk. Or what if he did? What if he did what GTO did and fucking water tortured them? I've eaten fish that's like the whole fish like that. They if you go to like certain Mexican restaurants, they have like fried tilapia. They call it mojarra frita, and they like bring out the whole fish. It's pretty good. Wait, is this the guy as a kid? No, he's not. Okay. Well, yeah, because women are not your equal, Hybrid. You are better than women. Bitches have no integrity. It is not in their nature. Well, really, the problem is on a cultural level, Hybrid. Like, the problem is that as a society, because we have let them be independent and not had them, for lack of a better term, in their place, that's why we are where we are. Yeah, there literally is no consequences for their actions. Everything in society is made to make women not have any accountability. No, I think men have gotten. I think men have gotten worse too. Like, women wouldn't be able to act their way if we didn't allow it. It's like in Dragon Ball how Goku like will like still like let Chi-Chi boss him around and shit when he could easily kill her like with no effort. Yeah, but Corbin, aren't you in a similar situation? Yeah. It's literally not like it doesn't really happen all that much anymore. I'm sure it has happened with some people. Like, obviously, like, as a society, we become more dependent. Like people move out early or later and later. Well, how is she gonna fucking stop you if you just decide to do it? At the end of the day, I think you have to do what's best for you. I think family is really important. I think I made that pretty clear. But at the end of the day, you have to do what is best for you. Like I said, you gotta do what is best for you. Like I said, again, it does depend on circumstance, because obviously I do find family pretty important, but at the end of the day, the only person who you can control is you, and the only person that will ever really have only your best interest in mind is you if you give yourself your best interest. Correct, I agree. Of course you're a good person, Hybrid, but yeah, exactly. Like, you'd be, like I said, ultimately I'm not going to tell you how to live your life either. Right. Well, you're not gonna grow. You're not gonna grow if you're in a rut, though. All right. Do you want me to keep this going or end it? Okay, because I know it's 2 for you, Corbin. I wanna rock. Doo 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 doo. I'm a goofy goober. Yeah. Huh? It's because they aesthetically like it. Like, that's what it is. Like, that's the real reason. Yeah, and like, the thing is, they do find like white skin and shit like appealing. That is true. Yeah. Yeah. Japan penis is so small. You American have a bigger penis. Yeah, but it was a fashion trend because of that. Yeah, it's kind of like how Asian chicks are typically viewed as the most attractive by white guys. Like Asians like blonde hair, blue eyed guys. They like white guys, whereas white guys like Asian chicks. Yeah. Darker homies. That's Haku, right? So he's literally he is trying to pretend to be a chick to fucking gain people's trust. He's got to get strong here. He's got to get the muscles strong here from the pump. What's Haku's voice like in Japanese? You want a girl voice on a guy character. What the fuck is wrong with you, you sick little monkey? Maybe you should, like, repent. Yeah, a guy. A guy was your first crush. Fucking homo. Dude, Haku's a dick. Nah, that dog was probably gonna bite him. It'd be really funny if he just kicked the puppies, too. Remember the dog scene from Elfen Lied where those bullies just beat the dog to death with a fucking vase? No, it didn't. It literally didn't. No, it didn't. That's what made Lucy snap and kill them all. Yeah, you might be thinking of the other dog that's in the series later, but that's not the same dog. Right. Well, there's also that fucking... Well, like, because they literally have fucking quote-unquote traps that they fucking have in their fucking shit where it's just, like, feminine guys that are, like, designed to fucking, like, make people gay. Well, yeah, they're obviously not possible. Like, no male person would ever look like that. I mean, to be fair, that's not high competition. Sakura sucks. Sasuke's like, my gaydar's going off right now. And then he becomes really based. Dude, he's like Slipknot. He can climb anything. If you guys don't know, that's a reference to the bad Suicide Squad movie with the guy that can climb anything and then he fucking dies immediately. This is Katana. She's always had my back. What about it? They do shit like that all the time in anime. They literally do it all the time, dude. like, angry in your head, like, fucking saying the thing that you're not actually gonna say out loud. It's super common, like... Yeah. Like... I think you mean shonen. No, it's not a shoujo thing. Shoujo anime might do that to some extent, but I feel like it's much more prevalent in shonen anime. Because shoujo shit would just have, like, cutesy shit, and, like, clumsy equals cute. No, I'm sure it's in shoujo anime, and you've probably seen far more of them than me, because I don't watch shoujo anime. Because I'm not a fag. Yeah, I wonder if that'll ever happen. I think it's funny when we were doing the Guts Griffith thing and we were, like, mocking shit, and then I said, oh yeah, because Sasuke totally took off Naruto's arm, and then they're like, wait, he did. I don't know, Corbin. Don't start going berserk here. They're literally nothing like Guts and Griffith. Yeah. I really like that fucking, like, that fucking, like, subtitle I always put in my videos where he's like, sorry if I went a little berserk 1997 back there. Well, yeah, I would say that Naruto is overall pretty based. Because, like, his whole thing is about not giving up and making himself stronger. Well, and that's the thing I like about it, too, is Naruto himself was born into terrible circumstances, and he was fucking outcast and isolated, but that just motivates him to try harder. No, not at all. Guts is trying to kill Griffith. Very different. But they're nothing alike. Like, Sasuke is nothing like Griffith. Yeah. And, like, Sasuke isn't, like, just, like, I'm gonna kill everyone just for my dream. Like, he wants revenge. And he doesn't want to go against people who aren't, like, part of that revenge. Like, he literally only wants to go against the village because he finds out the village is the ones who ordered the killing of his family. But then, like, after he fights Itachi, he finds out, like, why it happened and all that. And that's when he's, like, eventually he comes around and is like, well, now I need to take over the village and, like, be better. Which is why he wants to be Hokage. Well, yeah, no shit. Akira and Rio, like, literally inspired Guts and Griffith. Well, yes, obviously, I think that Berserk improved upon it, yes. But, again, it's nothing like Naruto. They are very different shows. I think in the English they actually did, like, have him voiced by a chick, but in Japanese it's a guy doing a feminine voice. Remember in Spider-Man 3 where Peter tells Eddie Brock to find religion, so then he prays for God to kill Spider-Man? Yeah. Please kill Peter Parker. No, Light does not pray to God. Like, no, and Light literally doesn't pray. Light thinks of himself as God. Also, Light kills, like, a ton of people. Eddie Brock was literally just praying for Peter Parker to die. Like, again, they're not at all similar. Your ability to connect things is astonishing, Hybrid. Well, yeah. But it's not the same thing. He's, like, pleading with Ryuk, he knows, because he's fucking desperate. Alright, are we doing the last one on the disc, or are we calling it there? Alright, yeah, let's call it then. I know where we are, though, now. We're on the last episode of Disc 3. I've said it in the stream. Plus, I'll just remember it. Me, I'm gonna wrap up this stream then. Toodles.